Lethal Company's objective is pretty simple. Land on different moons, enter abandoned buildings, collect scrap from those buildings, and sell them for a profit. The gameplay is to scavenge these old factories, mansions, and mine shafts to try to nab anything that was left behind. But what if you didn't do that? What if you never went into any of the buildings at all? Would it even be possible to progress? If so, how far could you theoretically go? Today, I'm going to attempt to get as far as I can in Lethal Company without ever going inside. So you're probably wondering, how could this challenge even be possible? If the whole point of the game is to go into the buildings to collect scrap to get money out of it, how could you even make it one quota without getting any of it? While most of the scrap is found in the building, there are a few items that can spawn outside of the building as well. If you've played Lethal Company before, you've probably seen one of these.
What is that? Oh, Alex, what are those? Ah, the bees! The bees! Run, Alex! Grab yours, find yours. Alex, run!
Those are circuit bees, and while they are pretty dangerous and often deadly, it is possible for you to collect their hive, and their hives can be worth some pretty decent money. So if you come up with a good strategy for collecting them without dying, that's probably your main source of income for the run. Now that we know how we're getting our money, we have to figure out where we're gonna get it. Not all moons have beehives, and some of them have a higher chance of them spawning than others. So let's take a trip to these different moons and figure out which one we're gonna go with. Welcome to 61 March. This big forest moon has the highest chance of spawning beehives, so this is the obvious pick for the moon we're gonna go with, right? While yes, beehives will be our main source of income, there is actually one more item outdoors that you can get that are better than beehives. That item, however, does not spawn here on March, so we'll have to go somewhere else. This is 56 Vow. This moon, which is also a twin moon of March, is not only home to beehives, but also another creature. This is the giant sapsucker. While it may seem like an innocent bird just pegging at some trees at first, the giant sapsucker is one of the deadliest enemies in this game. You'll find out why later. The reason why we want the sapsucker is because of its eggs. These eggs could be a gold mine. They can be worth up to $200 depending on how far they are from the ship. The only problem with getting its eggs is that the sapsucker takes 28 shovel hits to kill, which is insane. So your best bet for actually killing it without dying is to use cheese spots where the sapsucker can't reach you, but you can still kill it with a shovel. While there are some on Vow, they are either hard to get to or unreliable most of the time. But there is one moon where beehives spawn and sapsucker is easy to kill. This is 20 Adamants. This beautifully colored forest moon is home to the before-mentioned beehives and sapsucker eggs, while also having two really easy spots to kill sapsucker. One on the broken bridge next to the fire exit, and one behind the rocks at the main entrance. This is the moon that I chose to go to for the run. With all that covered now, let's finally start the challenge. Okay. Shut up.
Job. This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will leave and stop for the duration.
Wait, stop. Pause right there. What the heck did I just do with the terminal? See, there are two layers to how Lethal Company spawns its scrap. The indoor layer and the outdoor layer. On the indoor layer, scrap spawns immediately when the level starts to load. And on the outdoor layer, scrap only spawns when the doors open for the first time. If you spam the scan command when you first load into the game, you'll see an initial amount of scrap, which is the scrap that spawned on the indoor layer, but if you keep spamming it, then you'll get a new number, which is the total of the indoor scrap and the outdoor scrap. So if you take the new number and subtract it by the old number, then you'll get the total number of scrap that spawns outdoors. Anyways, back to the video. Surely I can get one beehive on the ship. That day kinda sucked. And days like that are gonna be pretty common. Sure, you might get lucky some days and get 2 or 3 beehives. Most of the time though, you'll only get around 1 beehive and sometimes even 0, which means that there are some days where you just can get no money at all. So we have Sapsucker. Where did he come from? It's right there. It's not bad, actually. There we go. Now we can freely steal his children. I'm sorry, little baby sapsucker, that you had to see your mother get brutally bludgeoned by my shovel. But you know, you're gonna grow up to do great things, you know?
Oh yeah, they are all different values. Huh.
Hi.
I walked in.
B, right behind the ship. We're gonna keep these guys separate so that they don't get too attached to each other, because we might need to sell one of them. Nice. You're just a little baby and your brain is still developing, and I might have hit you with a shovel a few times. You never had siblings. You never had siblings. 300. And that is, we are 3 over that quota. We need to lock in. It's only quota 3. But we need to start getting more. Come on, making it to how about we make it our goal to make it to quota 5, and then if we can get past that, then epic. The egg can do too. 352. Exactly? No way we have exactly the quota. So remember when I said you didn't have siblings, but you like very clearly remember having siblings? Good news, buddy. Apparently I was wrong. We found them. They're in there. You gotta go look for them now. I wish you the best of luck. Go find your brother. It's there. It's beautiful.
Oh my god, finally.
Where have all the good men gone, and where are all the gone? Where's the streetwise herd that leads to fight the rising on? Isn't there a white knight upon the fiery steed?
Oh my god.
Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I see. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night.
Sapsucker.
He's gotta be strong and he's gotta be fast and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. He's gotta be sure and he's gotta.
Look at that. We have a whole fiesta of birds here. This is Phil. This is Willie. This is Alexa. This one is Jenny. Honestly, I didn't really like the last batch of 3 that I sold. I mean that I released into the wild. So right now, I think you guys will stick with me. I think I'm developing a bond with you. Unfortunately, you guys are very expensive, and these beehives aren't. Okay. Alexa, it's you. I didn't really want it to have to come to this, Alexa. I know it's not your choice, but it's called survival of the fittest. You never popped out of your egg. Nobody did, but I don't know, you're the youngest. No, maybe I should be punishing the oldest. But Alexa, there's other birds in there that'll keep you company, okay? As long as they're still alive. Okay, bye, Alexa.
Alright. We're at the final stretch now, but really at what cost? We started a new family, a bright beginning, just to tear the family apart again, and sell our youngest, Alexa, to the evil company. Did I even want to continue? Really, all I wanted to do was just sell myself so I can see my birds again. But then I thought about it. Would the rest of the birds want that? At such a young age, showing them only failure and losing their only sense of a parental figure would just make them grow up in despair. We only had one quota to go, quota 5, and now, suddenly, things seem a bit more bright.
We can do, dude, we literally have that. We literally just need like one good beehive, and that will be perfect. And I think we got our beehive.
We made it. We have all the money necessary to complete quota 5. However, to achieve it, I have to sell the rest of the family.
Pal, I hate things like this. I know. I said to you birds that I loved you all, and that looking at you all compared to the previous birds, I really felt like I had a connection with you, like we were creating a bond. But it really pains me to say that to finally finish this challenge after around 3 hours, I have to sell you. Bill, Jim Bob, I forgot your name. OG Edition, and Jenny. Thank you all for being such amazing birds, such amazing teammates, such great supporters. I'm sorry.
Your work keeps the company happy.
My work keeps the company happy, but at what cost?
I made it a total of 5 quotas without ever going into the interior. Now, it is definitely possible to get further, but after the emotional roller coaster that I've been through, I think that's where it's going to end for me. Also, before the video ends, earlier I said that you would see later why the sapsucker was so dangerous, but then I never showed you why the sapsucker was so dangerous. So here's just a clip of me and my friends' first times meeting the sapsucker.
Is that it right there? That's it right there. Oh my god.
That's the crane.
What is that? Hold on, I'm gonna scan it. Hey.
Oh, it's watching someone.
The giant sapsucker. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's killing that dog! Oh. Dude, it's still egg value. We can steal its eggs. Steal its eggs. Oh my god! No! No! Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. Hey. Hi. Hi. Oh. Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Go.
It's opening the door! Oh my god!
Anyway, yeah, so that's why the sapsucker is so dangerous. Otherwise, the rest of the video is going to be a black screen because I don't feel like editing anything else. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe. This video took way too long to make. Because mostly because I put it off for so long, but also, I wanted this to be like a really highly edited video. And it did take a couple different directions. I'm not really sure how I feel too much about the whole final product, but you know, I think it's good. Also, Happy New Year. I'm going to be posting this on January 1st of 2026, and it will be my mission this year to revive Lethal Company to at least a little bit of its former glory because, you know, I think it still deserves it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.